going on, AZ Sports Fan family? We're back at it again with another video of the Arizona Sports Fan. Obviously coming off a huge win for the Arizona Cardinals. We ended up having some big key injuries, and one of them being Chase Edmonds was hurt very early on in the game. We actually have some updates on what his injury is, and it's very unfortunate here. Per Ian Rappaport is basically saying that we fear that he has a high ankle sprain. He's not going to be out for the entirety of the year, which is good news, but he can very well be held out for about 4 to 6 weeks. That is usually the time frame in terms of, how much an ankle sprain heals himself. Obviously, we don't want to rush him back. We want to make sure that he's 100% before he comes back on the field. Now, that leads me to my next question here. Do the Arizona Cardinals need to go out and get some more pieces in the running back core? Now, if you take a look at our running back core, we were rolling with 4 different running backs: James Conner, Chase Edmonds, Jonathan Ward, and Eno Benjamin throughout the entirety of the year. Now, Jonathan Ward did get hurt a little earlier on in the season with that unfortunate special teams play, but I think Jonathan Ward is still hurt, or at least he's still listed as out in the depth chart coming into this week. Now, my question is, should we get another running back? Now, I do think that Chase Edmonds needs to be put on IR at least for 3 weeks, because if he's going to be out for 4 to 6 weeks, there's definitely going to be some cause for concern of maybe bringing in another player for depth. Now, as of right now, I have all the most confidence in the world that James Conner is going to be able to tote the rock and do a very good job at it. I think right now he's leading the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns or touchdowns scored or something like that. I think it's touchdowns scored in the entirety. So kudos for James Conner, man. I honestly think getting him on a 1-year deal was absolutely huge for the Arizona Cardinals. I think he's going to be able to tote the rock very well for the Arizona Cardinals moving forward, at least within this 4 to 6 week time frame that Chase Edmonds needs to heal up. Our second string running back here, I have all the most confidence of Eno Benjamin. This guy has scored a touchdown on the San Francisco 49ers, and then the way he did it just brings excitement into my body here, because he trucked Dre Kirkpatrick, man. If you guys don't know Dre Kirkpatrick, he was a former cornerback of ours as well. So the way he did it was just absolutely amazing. This is the type of running style that I love to see from our running backs. Although his stature is very similar to Chase Edmonds, this guy runs absolutely hard. He wants to run through you, and that's one of the best things I love about Eno Benjamin, him coming out of ASU, and I'm so glad we picked him up in the 7th round in the draft a few years back. Now, this is the chance for Eno Benjamin to really come out and, take his opportunity. As we know here, the NFL is based off of opportunity, and it's unfortunate sometimes that you have to wait for an injury before you to really kind of get some reps. And this is the opportunity for, Eno Benjamin to really come through and see what he can do for this Arizona Cardinal team. And I'm very excited to see what he's going to be able to do, because we only saw a glimpse of what he can do in the NFL. I was following his career a lot within ASU, and my God, I love what he can do. So if he can bring a little bit of that, aggression, spin move, all that different type of stuff, I would be really excited. And to pair him right next to James Conner, I think it's going to be an amazing tandem. Now, do we need to bring another running back in? Now, I think it really just depends on the health of Jonathan Ward. If he's not ready to go next week or the week after versus the Seahawks, maybe we can consider bringing somebody in, maybe like a Todd Gurley, maybe like a Kerryon Johnson, or maybe even a Darius Geis, in my personal opinion. Do we need to get out there? I don't think it's an absolute need, but I think it could be something that we can maybe bring in for more depth, because you never know how games play out. And if we want to save, the legs, and we want to make sure that, our running backs stay healthy, we do need to get some depth back there more than anything. So I think it all just really depends on what is the health of Jonathan Ward. If he's a full go, make him the number 3 string. Number 2 string is going to be Eno Benjamin, and obviously James Conner until Chase Edmonds is healed up and he's ready to go. But if Jonathan Ward isn't ready to go and he's still hurt and he still needs time to heal up, no worries. Maybe you can definitely get a depth piece at that point. Maybe sign somebody for, the 4 weeks to 6 weeks and to see what he can give us, on the ground type of stuff, guys. But let me know what you guys think on the comments below. Obviously, the Cardinals coming off a huge win against the San Francisco 49ers and pretty much sweeping them for the season. Super excited, guys. Thank you so very much for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great rest of your day. I'm out.